and the ones that we know about. As I say, this is the final race of the day. This is the Junior X30 final. Let's have a look through the grid. I might not finish this in time. Luke Watts is your pole sitter. Jack Plant alongside on the front row. Christian Brooks and Alex Moody row 2. Jude Fernhoff and Ian Aguilera row 3. Joshua Valance and Marcus Lucio row 4. Josh Agambar and Lucas Ellingham row 5. Thomas Mills and Ellis Bourchier row 6. Benjamin Hovalaque and Jack Cox on row 7. Brandon Templeton and Sam Heading on row 8. That's as much as I'm going to get on to, because here we go, the final race of the day. X30 Junior final is away for 10 minutes plus 1 lap. A lot of spray as the light is starting to go here at Whilton Mill, but Luke Watts has got a very, very good start. And the juniors head up towards Christmas and through Christmas Corner. Down through Ashby. These junior drivers between the ages of 11 and 16 years of age. Very tricky conditions. You can see the winds whipping up as well there, blowing all the spray across the circuit. That's going to make driving in the midfield back an absolute nightmare. There's the number 82 of that's Christian Brooks. Yes, it is. Of course, it is in the blue and yellow helmet. 3 wide almost into the final corner. Thomas Mills with a cheeky move up the inside of Ian Aguilera there, but Luke Watts, Christian Brooks, Jack Plant, Lucas Ellingham, that's your top 4. Brilliant start for Lucas Ellingham, up 9 positions on the first lap. Also very good starts through the field as, I thought someone was going to be careering into the back there. Rashan Chigarimbo up 7 positions on that last lap, up to 15th. Lorenzo Cordell, our B final winner, really good start, is up to 24th. So look out for it, there he is, in the number 20, started to come through the field. Always good to see a B finalist kind of making amends for big. In the final, there's an incident I could see out on circuit down at the coming onto the back straight. There it is, you just caught the end of it. Clark was involved, but couldn't quite make out which driver caused that. Sorry, it was Thomas Mills involved, who was spun round there. Don't think Thomas Mills was the cause of that though, but the drivers behind did very, very well to feed their way through without collecting more drivers, because that could have been a bit of a nasty one. 7 minutes and 40 seconds of this one to go. Luke Watts leads by 1.43 seconds in just where he wants to be, ahead of Christian Brooks. Jack Plant there third on the road, Lucas Ellingham fourth, but that's into Marcus Lucio, I think, was involved in it as well. Ian Aguilera and Jude Fernhoff all have dropped quite dramatically on that last lap, as somebody is stuck at the top of the hill. I think it's Benedict Davis. It is Benedict Davis, our single novice runner in this race, is lucky to be out of the race. Well, that's a real shame. He's pointing at the fuel tank. I hope there's some fuel in there, because otherwise you're not going to go very far. But Benedict Davis will still have the novice trophy. This is where I checked that there actually is a novice trophy for the juniors today. I don't know if the seniors is the case. Yes, there's top 2 novices, of course, for X30 Junior, but Luke Watts continues to lead. The conditions definitely have got a lot worse all of a sudden. I think the rain has returned with force, and it definitely has, because the surface water, the level of surface water on the circuit has risen very, very quickly indeed. Rashan Chigarimbo, I could just see there, was trying to make his way past Templeton in the 241. He's had a good drive from the back of the field so far. There's Sam Heading in the number 57, just ahead of Douglas Bolger. Both of these drivers have had troubles mechanically so far today. Douglas Bolger, you could argue, lost a heat win because of an errant chain guard, but of course the Meatball flag to come out for Bolger's number 277 Kart. Gotta say, Rashan Chigarimbo, very impressive at the moment, is now up into the top 10 from very, very far down the order. another race where we've seen a change of conditions. I don't think anyone will have been brave enough to run slick tyres, or go for slick tyres in this, but you never know. That's the front runners come through. Lorenzo Cordell is also still on the move. He's now up to 15th. Luke Watts continues to lead here. There's the recovering number 21 of Thomas Mills. Lucas Bolger has now got past Sam Heading there, I think. Yes, he has. So the 277 ahead of the 57. Halfway through this race, and this final race of the day here at Whilton Mill. In tough conditions for all drivers today, irrespective of experience levels. Tough day for our cameramen as well. Well done to all of them out there, providing you pictures for Alpha Live. There's Jack Plant, number 52, Lucas Ellingham there. 1, 2, 3, 4s, clear away. Joshua Valance. Got to say, Joshua Valance, tip my hat to you. One of my drivers of the day, stepping up here to X30 Junior. Intrigued to see how our Junior Max champion from 2019 is going to run, and the answer is very well. Very, very well indeed. He's in this battle now with Douglas Bolger. Bolger has nipped through into 5th place. 1.84 seconds is the gap between Watts and Brooks. And Brooks is matching the pace at the moment of Watts, give or take a 10th here or there. Keeping Luke Watts honest. I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, wasn't always able to make it to Whilton Mill Kart Club events last year. And he raced against Theo Mercurius a lot in X30 Mini. Oh, who's that off? That is, I think that's one of our front runners. Is that Lucas Ellingham? Is that Lucas Ellingham in the number 99? It was in 4th place. I'll just try and get a closer picture on that as the rest of the field comes streaming through. Yellow flag out there at Marshall Post D, and someone is off on the run. Oh, there he is! Another driver off there. Who is that in the wall? I can't quite make out through the rain and the mist. It's something ending with a 4, so the track conditions are definitely getting a lot worse here. Lucas Ellingham is confirmed as the driver who stopped in sector number 2. It is the number 99 that has broken down there, and I'm also looking for a driver who's not coming through sector number 1. Who has not come through sector number 1 and ends in a 4? I think it's Ben Jenkins. I think Ben Jenkins, the number 54, is off there and out of this race, having done something many, many drivers have done. Run wide, coming through turn 2 and up towards Fine Lady. The concrete runoff does camber away, and it can kind of lead you into a bit of an incident. As somebody else has gone in. Is that the number 84? The number 84 has gone in there. That's Jake Yanagisawa. Jake Yanagisawa, and this has got to be now the level of rain must be getting very, very high for these drivers. Look at how much standing water is out there on the circuit. That's the number 92 coming through. It's absolutely siling down here at Whilton Mill. That's Chigarimbo, Rashad Chigarimbo. What a race this has been. There's parents on the wall there telling the drivers you've got to slow down through 1 and 2 because 2 drivers have already gone off into the wall on the exit of turn number 2, and we don't want to see any more drivers going off in there. 90 seconds of this race to go, and for the drivers out there, it cannot come any sooner. This is Luke Watts, 2 seconds in the lead now ahead of Christian Brooks. There's Jack Plant in 3rd place. Douglas Bolger in 4th there. Then Joshua Valance 5th. That's my driver of the race though in 6th place. Number 92, Rashan Chigarimbo. Absolutely flying. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. So at current pace, that's going to be 3 more laps, because they'll have time when they come back round. They'll have about 10 seconds to go on the timer. Absolutely anything could happen. There's still those 2 carts off there at Fine Lady. Luke Watts negotiates his way up over the top of the hill, downhill now into Ashby Corner. Look at the rooster tails. To be honest, he is in the best position. Out front, clean air, no spray getting in the way of your vision. maybe, I think just looking out the window, maybe the rain just, thankfully, it's just relented a little bit. It's still bouncing down. You can see the spots of rain on the circuit where water isn't being cleared, and through the boot it's more looking like a rallycross course at the moment than a tarmac go-kart track. Round the final corner onto the penultimate lap then goes Luke Watts, who's still just holding this lead nicely to Christian Brooks. 1.6 seconds now the gap between them. Just needs to keep his wits about him. Jack Plant's still there in third. Rashan Chigarimbo has gained another position, up into 5th place now. Thomas Mills up into the top 10 again on a recovery drive, has just got past Alfie Baxter-Davies. Down the inside there was that wasn't the 92 again, I think that might have been the 82, no, it might have been the 82 of Christian Brooks. Wrong helmet design, wrong place of the circuit, never mind. Here's Thomas Mills then. We'll see the final lap board this time around, and I imagine we'll be very, very glad to do so in these conditions. The rain does seem to have slowed down, but only 0.8 of a second between Watts and Brooks. This race is not over. That's a good last couple of laps from Christian Brooks, and he's started to close in now. You can still see the win. Fastest lap of the race has just gone in from Chigarimbo, still there in 5th place, trying to chase down Douglas Bolger, absolutely flying. He's most of a second quicker than Bolger, but we're still focusing on this lead battle. There's Jack Plant in a bit of a lonely 3rd place at the moment as they're coming into the double left-hander for the last time, the two leaders. Watts checks over his shoulder, sees Brooks there. He's very, very close. He's really done well in this middle part of the lap. He could have a go for the 2nd race in a row. Are we going to see a lead change on the last corner? Oh, there's contact! There's contact between Watts and Brooks into the boot. That was a very robust defence by Luke Watts, but I think he's going to hold on. Luke Watts round the final corner in awful conditions here at Whilton Mill. Luke Watts wins it by half a car. Oh my goodness! 1/100th of a second over the line. Watts to Brooks. What a piece of racing that was. Brooks, you've got to give it to him. He never gave that one up. Jack Plant is 3rd. 4th place for Douglas Bolger. What a drive from Rashan Chigarimbo in 5th place there. Joshua Valance, first time in X30 Juniors this season. I think he did have one run in round 11 last year. He finishes in 6th. Sam Heading 7th. Brandon Templeton 8th. Thomas Mills 9th. Benjamin Hovelaque in 10th. What a race. What a finale to a dramatic day of racing here to open up the Whilton Mill Kart Club 2020 Championship season.